today's class, we're going to start off with a little warm-up activity. If you want to, you can write down these little warm-up hints to help you work through the few problems that we've got. We've got our simple Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. We have sine, which is the opposite over the hypotenuse, cosine, which is the adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent, which is the opposite over adjacent. Are you guys ready? It's only 4 questions. Question 1. If A equals 3, B equals 4, what does C equal? Today we're going to talk about trusses. So trust me, I'm an engineer. So what is a truss? Well, a truss is composed of slender members and they're joined together at endpoints. Still doesn't quite make sense? Well, the biggest example is a bridge. How we've got all these cross braces here making up a truss. So what do these assumptions pose as we're doing engineering calculations? Anybody have any ideas? Well, let's just look at them. Are things in life perfectly straight? No. So right there, that's going to throw us off a little bit in real life situations. When you're driving over a bridge, do you hit a joint every single time with your car? No, you're driving on a flat surface. If our joints are all pinned and frictionless, unfortunately things do break and pins pop out and there's friction between things. And I don't know about you, but I've never been able to lift a giant I-beam made of steel off the ground because it's weightless. So in real life situations, that's a lot of extra weight that's going to be added to our truss. Just general object. We have a force going downwards of 10. So now we have 2 forces going off at an angle of 45 degrees, each of them 7.07 newtons. So this one's going to be a little trickier, but will this object remain still? Well, like we said before, we know that we have to have everything equal to 0 going vertically and horizontally. So let's look horizontally. Is negative 5 equals 0? It works out. Does 5 plus 5 plus negative 10 equal 0? All right. So that means that we've got 0 both directions, so our object is standing still. Introduction to our unit. So tonight, when you guys go home, our homework is going to be to read up on how to solve joint forces. And then next time we come together, we'll be working on practice problems so that we can work on the problems together as a class, and you guys can do reading and listening outside of class. Does anybody have any questions on anything that we went over today? All right, class is dismissed, and we'll see you guys next week.